name is Ruth McHaney Danner, and I'm coming to you on a snowy day in December in 2022 in Spokane, Washington. But I haven't always lived in Spokane. Many years ago, I lived in Cleburne, Texas, which is south of Dallas and Fort Worth, and I was a member of the Cleburne Area Quilters Guild. And it was a fine, small organization, and one year, in 1989, they elected me president. And so for that year, I knew that the previous year's president would be making a quilt for me. And I anticipated that and looked forward to it because that was a tradition that our guild did. And so as it turned out, on the last day of my tenure as president, she didn't have a quilt for me. Instead, she had a gift bag with these blocks. All of these blocks were made by people in our guild, but not a complete quilt. She apologized with tears in her eyes, explaining that she had had a rough year. She had had some health issues and there were some other family issues going on, but she wanted to do this much at least. And I loved it. I didn't worry about the apology at all. I just gave her a hug and said, thank you very much. And so I set the quilt together as it was, and each one, if you had to look closely, you would see signatures on each one of these blocks. I put it together, and then this former president came over to my house with a group of women, and together in our living room, we set up a quilting frame, and we quilted it by hand. So the quilt has a lot of good memories for me. When I'm sick, when I'm not feeling well, I want this quilt covering me, because this quilt is the one that shows a lot of love. And as you think about love, you think about friendship, and you think about some things don't always turn out the way you expect them to, but they turn out well anyway. So I have good memories of this quilt and good memories of the friends who made it for me in Cleburne, Texas in 1989.